Hi Scorpio, this is Wendy. Welcome to my channel, Wendy's Tarot. In this video, we're going to go ahead and ask the cards, how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? So whoever it is that you are connecting to in love, whoever that person is for you, just think about them right now and let's see what messages we get. Now I've already picked 3 cards. These 3 cards are going to represent the past, the present, and the future. How did they feel about you in the past? How do they currently feel about you? And how do they see themselves feeling about you in the future? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, Scorpio. First card we have here is the Queen of Wands upright. Second card we have here is the Five of Pentacles upright. And the third card we have here is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay, so in terms of the past, Scorpio, how did they feel about you in the past or like in the beginning of this connection? So with the Queen of Wands, they saw you as a fire sign, and you're not a fire sign, you're a water sign. But in the way that they were seeing you, they saw you as someone fiery, passionate, independent, with a strong personality, a strong character. And I feel like this is what they liked about you, Scorpio. They liked this kind of strong character that you exuded. Yeah, or that you reflected here. And you know, the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, they tend to be very attractive. So they saw you definitely as someone very appealing, very attractive, very seductive, I want to say also. They liked how confident you showed yourself to be, very confident, very mature also. And I definitely think that they saw you as someone very strict also, someone who had very strict standards or high standards. Someone who didn't like to play games or, you know, waste their time. And I think they liked this about you, the way you were very kind of blunt and very forthright. Yeah, so I think they admired you also. They just idolized you or admired you, and they were definitely intrigued here. And they felt a passionate connection to you. Okay, now we will be clarifying, by the way, so we can get a little bit more information. Now, in the present, we do have here the Five of Pentacles. How do they feel about you presently? So they might be feeling like you're very, like you're suffering. This person looks like they're suffering here in this card here. Like you're sad or you're disappointed. They feel like you're not letting anyone in, like you're covering yourself up. Like this person has a blanket there or whatever it is that she's wearing, like a blanket that's covering herself up. So they feel like you need help, but at the same time they feel like you don't want to accept help from anyone. Maybe like you're being a little bit stubborn. They might also feel like you've abandoned them, like you left them out in the cold, or like you've been very unresponsive to them. And they feel like you are, keeping yourself at a distance, even though this can represent loneliness. So they do feel like you are lonely, or like you're in need of care or in need of love, but it's like you don't want to let anybody in. Yeah, so they do feel like things are just not really working out between you two. Like, you two are not working together well as a team. You're not understanding each other very well, and they feel like you're not willing to meet them in the middle. You're not willing to cooperate with them. So, Scorpio, this doesn't mean that this is true. This is just their perception, how they feel. Yeah, they feel like you've given up on them and on this relationship. They feel like you don't want to commit to them, like you just want to be alone. Yeah, so very kind of sad energy here, dark, very. They feel like you're just isolated from everything and everyone, and you're not letting anybody in. They might feel like you're struggling financially also. You're struggling to keep your balance. You're struggling in your work. Maybe you're unemployed, or you're just not doing well in your career or in your work. And they might feel like you're more focused on that, like you're more focused on your money and on your work, on your career. You're more focused on that than you are focused on love and on having a relationship with anyone. Um, because it's like you have your own problems, or you have your own things to deal with, and they feel like you don't really have a lot of attention to give to them, or like you're not giving them a lot of attention. Again, this doesn't mean that any of this is true. This is just, like I said, this is their opinion, or this is how they feel, their their perception or their perspective of things. Okay, so how do they feel about you in the future, or how do they see themselves feeling about you in the future? We have King of Pentacles in reverse. So they feel like in the future there is not going to be any commitment between you two. Well, they feel like this is going to be a waste of time, like um, a waste of time and a waste of energy. They feel like you're not going to open up to them. You're going to be reserved and closed off, and maybe like bitter also. They see you as someone being bitter. Um, yeah, they don't really like you a lot here, Scorpio. It's like they have a lot of passion here for you with the Queen of Wands, but it's like they don't agree with you in many things. Yeah, I feel like this person doesn't agree with you, like, and they don't really understand your behavior, or what they feel is your behavior. They feel like this could have been a lot more than it is, and they feel like you're not willing to work on this relationship. You're not willing to fight for them, or to really do anything. They just feel like a complete rejection coming from you. And this is how what they feel is going to happen in the future. And the same as what's happening in the present, they feel like it's just you rejecting them, and they feel like the rejection is going to continue in the future. Lack of balance, lack of commitment. So they don't see this going anywhere. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to choose this deck here. And let's start by clarifying this Queen of Wands upright. It's possible, Scorpio, that you are, turning your back to them and or rejecting them, and maybe you do have, a valid justification for doing that. But I'm not seeing it here because I'm just seeing things from their perspective. So I'm not seeing your side. Okay. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. How does this person feel about Scorpio in the past? Clarify the Queen of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. We have the Page of Pentacles upright. Yeah. So in the past, they did see the future potential between you two. They were interested in a commitment here with you. They were attracted to you. They felt a passionate connection to you, and they wanted to offer you the chance to possibly be in a relationship with them, or it's possible that they were waiting for you to offer them to offer them a commitment or to offer them a relationship. They might have been waiting for you to step forward and to make a move towards them. Yeah, so they saw this as something that they wanted. A relationship with you was something that they were interested in. And they saw like I said, they saw the potential of having a commitment here with you. So what's happening in the present? Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles, Spirit, in regards to how this person feels about Scorpio in the present moment here. Current feelings for Scorpio. We have here the Page of Swords in reverse. So they feel like you're keeping secrets from them, you're hiding things from them. They feel like you're sneaking away from them, or you're avoiding them, hiding away from them. And this person might be stalking you, Scorpio. This is a card of the stalker. So they might be watching you, seeing what you do, seeing where you go. Yeah, they're suspicious about why you don't want to let them in and why you're being closed off to them, and why you're choosing to be isolated instead of being with them. So they're suspicious about that, and they're trying to figure out information about you, and they're stalking you. And yeah, they might be a little bit obsessive about you here. Yeah, because I do feel like they really want this commitment. They really want this offer of love, because Pentacles can be love also. Yeah, but they're not getting that from you. And they're trying to investigate, what's going on with you and why you're not, being receptive to them, why you're not opening up to them. So let's clarify King of Pentacles in the future position. Spirit, please clarify King of Pentacles reverse in regards to how this person sees themselves feeling about Scorpio in the future. Oh, and we have the King of Rods or the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, well, yeah, they kind of see you as a bitch Scorpio. Obviously, of course, I'm not saying this is I'm not calling you this. This is how they're seeing you. Either bitch or an asshole or a jerk. I feel like they're just really upset with you here. Yeah, they're really upset at how you're not budging. You know, I feel like they're trying to force you to pay attention to them, to notice them, to care about them. But I don't feel like it's working, and I do feel like they're really upset about it. And they're upset about it here in the present, and I feel like they feel like they're just gonna be even more upset in the future. They feel like you're just being really mean with the King of Wands in reverse, like you're being mean or rude or inconsiderate also. Like you're not offering them any sort of relationship or commitment, and it's like you're not giving them any explanation as to why, or any explanation that they would like to hear. Maybe you are giving them an explanation, but it's like they want more of an explanation, and they feel like you're just ignoring them and rejecting them for no reason. So they feel like you're being really, rude and or nasty to them or mean to them, and like you're not considering them or their feelings. So it's like they're kind of just really angry here. It's like they want to penetrate your armor or the wall that you have up, that they feel you have up. And I feel like they've been trying to force force you to behave differently or behave in the way that they want, and it's just not going the way that they want it. Almost controlling, almost feels a little bit controlling, that they're trying to control you a little bit, I feel. But Scorpios are fixed signs, so fixed signs mean that they're very firm in in what they believe and in what they stand for, or they're just very, like, they don't budge. Fixed signs don't budge. Once they have something in their mind, it's like there's no convincing them. So it's like they're trying to convince you, but it's not working. So that's everything I see, Scorpio. Let me know if this resonated for you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. And yes, Scorpio, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, Scorpio.